we give our gratitude to Lady Niguma and all the great masters from whom we receive the yoga teachings. This is a very powerful practice. While we do the asanas, the different poses, we will focus on the chakras along the central channel. The poses will help us to undo the knots in our energy body so the energy can flow into the center. But the most important part is what you do with your mind. Stay present. Stay focused on each one of the chakras, fully aware. Enjoy the practice. Namaste. Bring your hands to the floor and step back into cat position. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your back and look at your belly. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Slowly come back to center and we go into downward facing dog. Press with your hands down, hips up. And you can bend your right knee, stretch your left leg. Down to the other side, bend your left knee, stretch your right leg, bringing the heel down towards the floor. Make sure that all your fingers are pressing down onto the mat. And this way we reduce the pressure from the wrists. And we lengthen the spine. Slowly bend your knees and step forward into Uttanasana, forward bend. Feet are parallel. You can hold your ankles with your hands and go deeper into the forward bend. And then just relax your upper body for a moment. Relax your arms, shoulders, and neck. Let the gravity force pull your upper body down. And slowly roll your back up, vertebra by vertebra. Stand up in Samastiti. Feel the center. Keep your chest open. Palms together to your heart. Exhaling, bring your arms back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Interlace your fingers and stretch your arms over your head. Hands to the floor. Bring your left leg back. And then right leg back to plank position. Knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhaling to cobra, chest open. Exhaling into downward facing dog, lengthen the spine. Inhale, bring your left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, right foot forward, feet together. Interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. And then inhale and stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. Palms to the floor, right leg back. Left leg back to plank position. Knees, chest, chin down to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left foot forward. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms over your head. Strong legs and stand up. Stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale, come back to center, palms together. Inhale. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, stretch your arms up and back. Exhale, bend forward, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. Hands to the floor. Left leg back, long step. Right leg back to plank position. Knees, chest and chin down. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. We hold here for a couple of breaths, fully aware of your breath. Lengthen your spine. You can visualize your breath flowing through your spine, flowing through the center. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, right foot forward, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. Strong legs, stand up, arms all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, interlace your fingers and stretch your arms over your head. Hands to the floor, and right leg back. Left leg back, plank position. Knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog, and we hold the pose. All your fingertips are pressing down onto the mat. Hips as high as you can, so you can lengthen the spine. And focus your mind on the center of your body. Bring your right foot forward in between your hands. Left foot forward, feet together, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. And then stand up, stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, bend forward, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. Hands to the floor, left leg back. Right leg back to plank position, body in one line. Inhale. Exhaling, bring knees, chest and chin down. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Feel the breath flowing through your spine. Listen to the sound of your breath. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Right foot forward, feet together, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. And stand up, stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. Hands to the floor, right leg back. Left leg back to plank position, body in one line. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Hold the pose. Hips up. Hands pressing down. Lengthen the spine. Feel the center. Visualize your breath flowing through your spine. Inhale, right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left foot forward. Interlace your fingers, stretch your arms over your head. Stand up, stretching your arms all the way up. Come back to center, palms together to your heart. In Samastitihi, we feel the center of our body. Feel tailbone pushing down, top of the head pushing up. So top of the head and tailbone are pushing into opposite directions to lengthen your spine. Legs are active, feet are pressing down onto the mat. Chest open, palms together to your heart. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, bend forward. And slowly step back into downward facing dog. Bring the knees down to the floor. And we sit down to start with the first chakra. Muladhara chakra on the perineum area. Bend your right knee. Then bring your knee down. If possible, your heel is pressing onto the perineum area. Stretch your arms up, lengthen the spine, and then bend forward. You can bring your hands to your leg, wherever you can reach is fine. You can also hold your toes, or if possible, stretch your left arm over your foot, and with your right hand, you hold your left wrist. We hold the pose here, focusing the mind on the first chakra, Muladhara chakra. Visualize your breath flowing from Muladhara chakra. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale and release arms down. Stretch your right leg. Now bend your left knee, bring your knee down. Heel is pressing onto the perineum area. Then stretch your arms all the way up and bend forward. Lengthen your spine. You can keep your hands on your leg, hold your toes, or stretch a little bit farther, right arm over your foot, left hand holding the right wrist. We hold the pose with the mind completely focused on Muladhara chakra, on the perineum area. Visualize your breath flowing from Muladhara chakra. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up. Exhale and release arms down. Stretch your left leg. We start with the second action for the first chakra. Knees apart, soles of the feet together in Baddha Konasana. We want to open up the chest, lengthen the spine as much as possible. Sit bones are pressing down, top of the head up, and then slowly we bend forward. Bend forward as much as you feel it is comfortable for you, but always keeping the chest open. Focus your mind on the first chakra, Muladhara chakra. Visualize your breath flowing from this chakra. Slowly come out of the pose, knees together. Sit in any comfortable cross-leg pose. We start now with the third action for the first chakra, is Ashwini Mudra, contracting and relaxing the muscles on the perineum area. So contract, relax, contract, relax, contract, relax, contract, relax, contract, relax, contract, relax. We prepare to do the fourth action. So you bring hands to the floor and lift your buttocks up and then drop your buttocks down. Up and down, drop. Buttocks up and drop. Buttocks up and drop. Buttocks up and drop. Buttocks up and drop. We do vinyasa, hands to the floor, step back into plank position, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Bend your knees slightly and step forward, sit down. Lie down on your back to start with the second chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, on the tailbone area. So first action is twisting. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot to your left thigh. Then slowly twist. Move your left hip towards the center of the yoga mat and keep your right shoulder down on the floor. the mind is completely focused on the second chakra, Swadhisthana, and you visualize your breath flowing from that chakra. Slowly come out of the pose and change to the other side. Bend your left knee, left foot to your right thigh. Twist, hips are vertical, shoulders are on the floor. And the most important part, keep your mind fully present, aware, and focused on the second chakra. Slowly come out of the pose, legs straight. Now bend your knees, roll to seated position. We prepare to do the second action for the second chakra. So legs straight, toes pointing up, sit bones pressing down. Open up your chest, lengthen the spine, stretch your arms up, and then slowly bend forward into Paschimottanasana. Hands to your legs, or if possible, you can hold your toes, keeping your spine straight. Feel the top of the head and the tailbone pushing into opposite directions. If it's possible for you, you can go farther into a deeper forward bend. You can stretch your arms over your feet, and then one hand is holding the opposite wrist. We hold the pose, focusing the mind on Swadhisthana chakra, tailbone area. Visualize your breath flowing from the second chakra. Slowly stretch your arms up to come out of the pose and release. We prepare to do the third action for the second chakra, gathering of the energy towards the center. Bend your knees, heels up, and then arms parallel to the floor. If possible, legs straight. If that is not possible, you just keep your knees bent. Focus your mind on Swadhisthana chakra. And slowly release, feet apart, more or less like a mat distance apart, and then bring your knees to the left. Come back to center, knees to the right. Come back to center. You don't move your feet, just the knees to the left. Come back to center, knees to the right. Come back to center once more. Knees to the left. Come back to center. Knees to the right. Come back to center. And now we will roll to seated position. Hands to the floor. Step back plank. Knees, chest and chin down. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Bring your left foot forward in between your hands, right knee down to the floor, hips are squared. Stretch your right arm up, lengthen the spine, and then twist. With your arm, you're pressing onto your thigh in order to twist deeper. If possible, you can bring your shoulder to the outer edge of your knee, then right hand to the floor, and stretch your left arm up. This is the first action for the third chakra, Manipura chakra, behind the navel. Slowly come back to center to downward dog, and we change leg. Bring your right foot forward, left knee down to the floor, hips squared. Bring your left arm up, lengthen, twist to the right, arm pressing onto your thigh, palms together. Either this one or shoulder towards the outer edge of the knee, left hand to the floor, and then right arm up. Mind completely focused on Manipura chakra, third chakra behind the navel. Slowly come out of the pose. Bring your right foot back into downward facing dog. Bend your knees slightly. Step forward into Uttanasana, forward bend. Hands are holding your ankles, pulling your upper body down into a deeper forward bend. Or you can also bring your palms under the soles of your feet and then bend forward. This is the second action for the third chakra, Manipura. Keep your mind focused on the third chakra. Slowly come out of the pose, bend your knees, sit down, and roll your back down vertebra by vertebra. Lie down on your back to start with the third action for the third chakra. So you will bring palms under your buttocks, legs straight, and then bring both legs up to 90 degrees and both legs down. Don't touch the floor. Inhale, legs up, focus on Manipura chakra. Exhale, legs down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. We hold here for a moment. And slowly release, bend your knees, thighs to your chest, hugging your legs. And we sit up, roll to seated position. We do the fourth action for the third chakra, Manipura chakra. Kapalabhati, when you exhale, abdomen in, and then just relax your abdominal muscles. Active exhalation, passive inhalation. Hicks, 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 hicks. Exhale completely. Then take a deep breath. And slowly come out of the pose, hands to the floor, step back, knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale into Cobra. Exhaling into Downward Facing Dog. We start now with the fourth chakra, Anahata chakra. Sit onto your heels, then sit on the right side of your heels and bring your left leg over the right leg. We prepare to do Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left hand behind, right arm up, lengthen, and then twist to the left. Your arm is pressing onto your thigh. You can keep your elbow bent, or you can keep your arm straight, and your right hand is holding your knee. Turn your head all the way to the left. Focus your mind on Anahata chakra, the heart chakra, behind the heart, towards the spine. Visualize your breath flowing from Anahata chakra. Slowly come out of the pose and then change to the other side. Right leg is on top, both buttocks are on the floor, right hand behind. Stretch your left arm up, lengthen, and then your arm is pressing onto your thigh. You can twist deeper and then stretch your arm, hand holding your knee, right shoulder back. Turn your head all the way to the right. Focus your mind on Anahata chakra. Slowly come out of the pose. We do vinyasa, hands to the floor. Step back into plank position. Knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Bring your left foot in between your hands to do Virabhadrasana 2. Bend your left knee, right leg is straight, right foot in 90 degrees and then slightly in, like 10 or 15 degrees in. Stretch your arms, lengthen the spine, palms up, shoulders back and wide open. Focus your mind on Anahata Chakra. Hands to the floor. Bring your left leg back into downward facing dog. And then the other side, right foot forward. Bend your right knee, left leg straight. Stretch your arms, lengthen the spine, palms up, shoulders back and wide open. Focus your mind on Anahata Chakra. Visualize your breath flowing from the heart chakra. Hands to the floor, right leg back into downward facing dog. Lengthen the spine, undoing the knots so the energy can flow into the center. Bring your right foot forward into Trikonasana. So we stand up, right foot to the right, left foot slightly in, and then right hand to your leg, wherever you can reach is fine. Left arm up, and then you stretch your left arm over your head. Bring your left shoulder back, opening up your chest, focused on Anahata Chakra. Come out of the pose, hands to the floor, right leg back. Bring your left foot forward to do Trikonasana. Lengthen the spine, stretch your arms, then stretch your body. Bring your left hand to your leg, right arm up. Then stretch your right arm over your head. Bring your right shoulder back, opening up your chest. Keep your mind focused on Anahata Chakra. Visualize your breath flowing from Anahata Chakra. Come out of the pose, hands to the floor, left leg back into downward facing dog. Bend your knees slightly and step forward into Uttanasana, forward bend. Stretch your arms all the way up, stand up, and come back to Samastitihi, standing position, spine straight, tailbone under, top of the head up. Stretch your arms up, interlace your fingers, lengthen your whole body, stretch your body, and then bend to the right side, opening up the left side of your body, keeping your chest open, mind focused on Anahata Chakra. Come back to center, change hands, lengthen, and then bend to the other side, opening up the right side of your body, opening up your chest, mind focused on Anahata Chakra. Come back to center and slowly come out of the pose, Samastitihi. We prepare to do 3 pose, Vrikshasana. Bend your right knee, right foot is pressing onto the inner thigh, palms together to your heart. Open up your chest and stretch your arms all the way up. Left foot is pressing down onto the floor. Visualize your breath flowing from the heart chakra. Palms together to your heart and change to the other side. Bend your left knee, left foot to your inner thigh. Right leg steady, pressing down onto the floor, palms to your heart. Stretch your arms all the way up. Open up your chest. Fully aware of your breath. Your breath is flowing from Anahata Chakra. Come out of the pose. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, bend forward and down. Step back into plank position. And then bend your elbows, lie down on your belly. Palms are besides your chest. We prepare to do cobra. Lengthen the spine, chest up, and you bring your hands up away from the floor. Hold the pose, focusing your mind on Anahata chakra. Legs are active. Slowly release for a moment, and then interlace your fingers behind your back. Lengthen the spine and open up your chest. Chest up, head up. Hold the pose. You feel the shoulder blades closer to each other. Mind focused on Anahata chakra. Your breath is flowing from Anahata chakra. Slowly come out of the pose and relax. You can make a pillow with your hands. Relax completely. We practice abdominal breath. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. Body completely relaxed. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to your ankles. Grab your ankles with your hands, then knees up, away from the floor. With your feet, you pull backward, and this way you bring your shoulders back. Open up your chest, and we hold Dhanurasana. Your mind is focused on Anahata chakra. On each inhalation, you can open up your chest a little bit more. Legs are strong, pushing with your knees up, pulling with your feet back. And slowly come out of the pose, hands under your shoulders, into child pose. Knees apart, sit onto your heels. Stretch your arms forward into the extended child pose position. Breathe into your back. Breathe into your lower back. Inhale and expand the kidneys area. Exhale and release any unnecessary tension from your body and your mind. Slowly we move into downward facing dog. Hips up, lengthen the spine. Lower abdomen in, perineum muscles engaged. You lengthen the spine as much as possible, bringing space in between your vertebrae. Bend your knees slightly and step forward. We sit down, prepare to do rolling backward and forward, the fourth action for the fourth chakra. Rolling backward and forward few times. We start now with the first action for the fifth chakra, Vishuddha chakra, on the throat region. Palms flat on the floor, knees bent, lengthen the spine, and then turn your head to the left, come back to center, turn your head to the right, come back to center. You can repeat this one, or you can do the tabletop, hips up, and then turn your head to the left, come back to center, turn your head to the right, come back to center. Turn your head to the left, come back to center. Turn your head to the right, come back to center. Turn your head to the left, come back to center. Turn your head to the right, come back to center. Slowly release your hips down, buttocks to the floor, and we lie down on the back with your legs up in 90 degrees angle. You can stay here as an option. Keep your mind focused on Vishuddha chakra behind the throat. If possible, we move into Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. First option, you bring your hips up into a V shape, into Viparita Karani, so you don't force your neck. Keep your chin slightly up, and this way we are protecting the cervical spine. If possible for you, then you can go a little bit higher with your hips and straighten the pose. Stretch your legs up and walk with your hands towards your shoulder blades. Keep your chin up slightly, and this way the muscles on the neck are engaged and we are protecting the cervical spine. Your mind is focused on Vishuddha chakra. Visualize your breath flowing from the 5th chakra. Slowly bring both legs down behind your head. If your toes are touching the floor, then you can interlace your fingers, stretch your arms, press with your arms down onto your mat. Keep your hips up, keep your chin up slightly. Mind focused on Vishuddha chakra, the throat region. Your breath is flowing from that chakra. Slowly, to come out of the pose, you roll your back down, vertebra by vertebra, and relax for a moment. Turn your head to one side, then turn your head to the other side. And we will sit up to do the 3rd action for the 5th chakra. Gathering the energy towards the center. Sit with your spine straight. Take a deep inhalation and exhaling, bring your chin down towards your chest, but keep your chest open. We practice Jalandhara Bandha. Slowly come out of the pose, chin up. Inhale deeply and exhaling, bring your chin down towards your chest, keeping the chest open. If possible for you, you can practice Jalandhara Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha together. Slowly release the bandhas. Take a deep breath, and we will do it one more time. Inhale deeply. Exhaling, you will bring chin down towards your chest. Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Slowly undo the bandhas. Take a deep breath. And lie down on your back to do Matsyasana, the fish. Palms down under your buttocks, legs straight. Press with your elbows down, open up your chest, and then the top of the head is touching the floor. The elbows are pressing down so the arms are strong. You open up your chest and keep your mind focused on Vishuddha chakra, behind the throat, on the cervical spine. The breath is flowing from Vishuddha chakra. Slowly come out of the pose, relax for a moment, turn your head to one side and then to the other side. Come back to center, relax. Bend your knees towards your chest and roll to seated position. Step back into downward facing dog, knees to the floor, and sit onto your heels. Bring both palms to the top of the head. Sahasrara chakra and press with your hands onto the top of the head. Your mind focused on Sahasrara chakra. This is the first option for a beginner. If you prefer, you can also work on the half headstand. Relaxing the child pose for a moment. Visualize yourself into the headstand, into the half pose. Then hold the elbows with your hands. Bring elbows to the floor. Interlace your fingers. Top of the head to the floor, hips up, and walk with your feet forward. Hold the pose here with the toes on the ground. You can also bend your right knee. Then stretch your right leg, bend the left knee. Shoulders are away from your ears, protecting your spine. If at any moment you need to rest, feel free to relax into the child pose. The other option is working on the half headstand, half Shirshasana. Interlace your fingers, top of the head to the floor, hips up, and then bend one knee, and then the other knee towards your chest, and we hold the pose with the spine straight, shoulders away from the ears, lengthening the neck. Abdominal muscles are engaged. Whenever you need, come out of the pose and relax into the child pose. Keep your mind focused on Sahasrara chakra, the top of your head. And slowly come out of the pose, hands to the floor, into downward facing dog. Step forward, sit down, and lie down for Shavasana. In Shavasana, you lie down completely relaxed, feet apart, palms up. Inhale oxygen and energy into every cell of your body. Exhale and release any unnecessary tension from your body and your mind. Every part of your body is completely relaxed. Feet are relaxed. Knees relaxed. Thighs relaxed. Hips relaxed. Abdomen relaxed. Chest relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Arms, hands, fingers completely relaxed. Neck relaxed. Face relaxed. Eyes, nose, lips, cheeks, skin of your face completely relaxed. Your body is almost like melting down into the floor, becoming one with the earth. Let go completely. Surrender into the earth.